Well, Berkeley County is getting a major boost to improve one of its busiest and fastest growing roadways.
County leaders have secured a $22.5 million federal build grant for the next phase of improvements along US 176, saying support from South Carolina's congressional delegation helped bring the funding home.
Live 5's Elijah Brown explains how all that money will be used.
Yeah, that's right. For years, Berkeley County has been searching for outside funding to keep pace with explosive growth. And now county leaders say a competitive federal grant will help move the next phase of improvements along US 176 closer to construction. Out of more than 1,200 applications submitted nationwide, Berkeley County secured a $22.5 million build grant from the U.S. Department of Transportation for Phase 2 of the US 176 Corridor Improvement Project. County Supervisor Johnny Cribb says county staff spent months preparing the application before traveling to Washington to lobby for the project with South Carolina's congressional delegation. The grant will help pay for improvements between the Nexon Parkway extension and just past Shedberg Road, widening the highway to 5 lanes, adding new traffic signals, turning lanes, and other safety upgrades. County leaders say the corridor has seen more than 240 crashes in the last 4 years, making safety the driving force behind this project. And Cribb says the federal funding is critical because rising construction costs mean local transportation sales tax dollars alone won't cover every planned improvement.
Other than making this road 5 lanes wide with 2 travel lanes each way and a center median, the additional traffic signals that will go along 176 and the ingress-egress lanes of joining traffic that's 55 miles an hour are critically important for safety.
Now, county leaders say the project is currently in the design and permitting phase, while phase 3 is expected to be a part of the county's next transportation sales tax referendum. Reporting in Berkeley County, Elijah Brown, Live 5 News.